Hey there, guys and gals. Melodic Symphony here, and I just came to do a quick update while playing Roommates. So I did a little bit more research, and apparently to get Max's best ending with the band still together, you need to use a specific item, and then you need to get a bunch of other things done. But that item, I would have never expected like that one choice to make the difference. But yeah, no, I'm just doing a little research on it so I don't waste your guys' time with this. I've been doing these playthroughs for probably about, what, like 6 or 7 months now? I don't know. I've been playing Roommates for a long time. I have way too many hours synced into this game, and, well, that aside, we are continuing. So, yay. And scene. Now, thankfully, I don't think there's terribly much. In fact, I honestly think that there's like a 3-week gap. I'm not entirely sure. Come on. Why can't I... Okay, that's why. I'm not gonna lie, Sally. This place is a little weird. Well, yeah, I noticed. I just still hope to see that some of these experiments work out someday. You dream big. I admire that about you, you know? Oh, Max, sweetie. How do you like working here? It's not bad. It's hard, but I enjoy getting active from time to time. Nothing wrong with working up a sweat once in a while. You know what they say, well, if it feels good, do it. Oh, it doesn't tell me this is a day I can do things. Oh, I am so confused. I am very confused. This is another one I didn't think you could do. Okay, I feel like this is the one I should do. I'm just curious. It's probably super bad, but because it's such a serious topic. But I've seen weirder things work out, so may as well just try it. You know, the new crop of broccoli won't stop singing Barry White. We could go turn the lights down. Oh, plus I can grab some of those string beans. They give a great massage. Don't say another word. Just go get the wine fruits. That was a good day's work. Okay, so I think that's not the right choice. Let's try this. Well, still, you've got to admit, this place is, weird. Yes, you sound just like that health and safety inspector. If it's good enough for him, what's your problem? I'm just saying. Look, these rutabagas aren't going to cut themselves down, okay? Just put your earplugs and let's get back to work. Wow, I managed to get it right. Holy crap. Holy crap, I didn't think that was the right choice. I know this bed's just a cheap single, but after a long day, it feels fantastic. The last quarter has barely begun, and I'm already feeling blown out. I even made it home before anything else. I put my cell phone down, and I pull my I pulled my cell phone out and put it on the charger and noticed a text from Sally. Well, we haven't had a chance to hang out much the last few days. Maybe nice to go out tonight. Heck, maybe I'll give Sally a call. I smile and call up the speed dial contact for Sally. Hopefully we can at least catch a bite to eat together. Hey Max, how's it going? I got your text. I was thinking about seeing you. Where are you up to? Have you had a chance to walk Vegemite yet? Well, no, not yet. I'm on my way home right now. Well, if you don't mind a bit of company, let's take him down to the park. Oh, sounds great. Let's do it. 30 minutes later, Sally and I are walking down one of the lanes in the park while Vegemite tries to tear my arm off of sniffing everything in sight. Well, so when are you guys playing next? Well, not sure. Gaz's place is booked up for the week, but I'm working on something to hopefully get us up sooner. What about you? Got any protest lined up? Sally laughs, but just shakes her head almost disappointedly. Well, no, after that last one, I've learned I need to do my research before I jump on a cause. I suppose it's a good lesson to learn. Well, so what got you so involved in this political activism stuff? Well, one of my dad's neighbors kept cows. At least until the feds busted him for gross negligence and animal cruelty. I saw those cows. I was the one who called in the feds. Sorry, I was the one who called him the tip the feds followed. It put me off meat for life. But more importantly, I know that half the reason the man did what he did was the economic and political forces stacked against him. Wow, that's pretty deep. Really thought about that stuff, huh? Sally pushes me gently while grinning at me. Oh, thanks for coming out with me, Max. You know, Vegemite's not going to stop needing walks anytime soon. What does that even mean? No. If I'm hearing this right, is he like? No, that's a stupid one. Can't even begin to think where that option would go. Sally smiles at me, and we just chuckle. Okay, out of curiosity, I mean, who? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, obviously bad choice. Like, I knew that was a bad choice from the get-go. Let me make sure I chose the right one. Okay, yeah. Just my anal retentive side wanted me to make sure I did the right one. And honestly, I think the next 2 weeks are going to be super easy. So I'm just going to... Here it is. I'm not really sure what to do tonight, and I should probably get some work done. But it's a Saturday, and I feel like taking a little time to myself. I respectfully request that you back off. With all due respect, please stay away from me. Well, I turned for a moment, wondering if Rakesh is talking to me, but I don't think he is. He's got a notebook in one hand, and he's tapping it with a pen in the other. He seems to be considering what he wants to write down. He looks up from his notebook and catches me looking at him. Ah, Max, welcome home. I must tell my parents how I feel, if possible, without telling them how I feel. And he just looks at me as though I've got the answers hidden in my back pocket. I mean, I'm not sure what to tell him. Oh, well, good luck with that, bro. I know you can figure it out. Just, write what's in your heart or something. I know you can do it, Rakesh. Do your best. Rakesh nods at me with a mixture of disappointment and bewilderment in his eyes. He turns and walks away upstairs. I can't help it. I feel I've dodged a bullet there. I really don't want to get in the middle of Rakesh's family squabbles. And 7 minutes, we're just going to go do another one. As I sit in my room, I find myself staring at the ceiling. I mean, it's been a good year so far, and I've had a lot of fun, gotten used to college life. We've even gotten together with Sally. But as I think about what I've done this year, I can't help but feel like I haven't really made a lot of progress on my greater goals. I mean, this college stuff is all right and all, but how is Back Alley Flash really doing? We had a good few shows at Christmas, and we've done 1 or 2 shows, but I don't know. I don't feel like I feel like I've got to throw one final show for this year. Really get my name out there. This is going to take some work, but if we pull it off by the time school starts up next year, we should be campus legends. Of course, play it. I'm doing it this time because I want to test it and see if what this guy said was true. A few hours later, Memphis and I are sitting in a cafe talking about our options. Look, I'm with you, man. I'm always up for a killer show. The big question is, how are we going to do it? I mean, Gaz has got a pretty big band playing. Sorry. Yeah, I know. Maybe we can do something on campus, though. Look, it's the last quarter of the year. That means 2 things are happening. Freshmen are celebrating their first year, and seniors are celebrating graduation. Between the 2 of those, there's got to be a party we can land. Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. Okay, we'll need to figure out a set list, scope the scene to figure out where we're going to be doing this. We're trying to get our names out to all these people's lips, right? Sorry, we're trying to get our name on all these people's lips, am I right? Well, damn right. By the time we're done, I don't want these people to be able to think about anything but us all summer. Okay, if I remember right, I think it's I check out the perspective scenes. Yeah, it does. Just because that makes more sense is why I would have done it in the first place anyways. Perfect. I mean, I'll get to work right away. It'll be easier to find the party since, well, you're already a student. My thoughts exactly. I mean, once you get the stuff together, send it over to me and we'll practice a bit beforehand. Sounds awesome. I give Memphis a high five and then we just get up from our table and start heading out. I'm excited. Something tells me it's going to be big. I give it a stretch after another long day of classes, and I'm looking at the stairs thinking of how nice it's going to be back in my room. Ugh, as I head up, I consider heading over to Sally's room first. It'd be really nice to see her. I head over to Sally's door, knocking quietly. A few moments later, I see her smiling face at the door. Hey, Max, welcome home. Come on in. I'm just finishing up some homework. Sure, sounds perfect. I head into I head into Sally's room, closing the door behind me. And for the next few hours, we chat as we do homework together. It's a great time. There we go. It's still early in the quarter, and I'm not really sure what to expect from Professor Merriweather. Still, it should be at least entertaining. Alright, if you're in this class, you've probably got the basics down, which means it's probably time to start getting serious. Now, normally we do this sort of thing in a lab, but today's special for the two reasons. Number one, some brain genius decided to mix glycerin with KMNO4 in our labs, meaning, well, there's now an opportunity for an alternate environment learning. Secondly, the morgue's full, and my contact's on the cheap. And as soon as she says that, one of Professor TA's walks out into the room, pushing a cart with a blanket over it, and a suspiciously body-shaped lump under the blanket. It's a 103 class. I'm pretty sure we're not up to this stuff yet. And as I see the look of glee on the professor's face, although I know we're going to do this. Alright, better question. Who wants to make the first incision? Don't worry, he's dead. He complains very little. Around the room, well, everyone seems unsure what to do with this. A few hands tentatively go up. Oh, come on. You won't get a chance like this for another 2 or 3 years. Prof, is this, legal? I'm sorry, I thought this was biology. Apparently it's some sort of law. Well, as it turns out, I've probably got a degree in that too, so how about you shut up? And as a matter of fact, it looks like someone just volunteered to take the first cut. And the professor just stares at me, with the entire rest of the class turning to look at me with a mixture of amusement and horror. Well, I wait a few moments to see if the professor is going to change her mind, but finally I just stand up and walk down to the front of the class. Here you go, Captain Rules. Okay, how about you choose our lesson plan for today? Pick a spot, we'll just examine whatever you cut up. The professor hands me some plastic gloves, which I put on as she stands there staring at me. She then hands me a scalpel, and I just look at the body. Ugh, luckily the TA left his face and lower half covered. I walk over to the corpse and try to figure out what I'm going to do. I look at the body and, while covering my eyes, I reach out toward the chest and make a slash. What was that? He didn't cheat you at poker. Oh, you're doing surgery. Give it a real cut, boy. I look at the professor in horror, close my eyes, and will really try to sink the scalpel into the corpse. That's better. All right. Looks like we're about to do the lungs today. Now, the first thing you'll notice is a lack of blood. Well, that's because they drain these things, and because I'm not a complete idiot. The professor just looks at me standing there and makes shooing motions, and I slowly return to my seat as Professor Merriweather begins her lecture properly. Ugh, I can't believe she had me do that. Ugh, so disgusting. I need to skip this class from now on. Boop. Okay, so I think there's 21 weeks. Okay, so there's going to be 2 more episodes after this. And then we get to do the last one for Anne before we get to do the 2 that are rather difficult from what I've heard. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you want to see more. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.